Hey, what's up, people? I'm IGP, and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. Now, as the name implies, this game is set in the universe that the wonderful H.P. Lovecraft had created long ago, a very adored and iconic universe that I, unfortunately, am not that familiar with. I do want to preface the video by saying that I am not all too familiar with the details and specifics of Lovecraft's work. I know the general ideas and themes and about Cthulhu, but the rest is very foreign to me. Now, this game is set in the 1920s. An investigator is sent to a distant location to investigate the death of an entire family, a mysterious death. During this investigation, things start to get weird. Strange and terrible things happen as to be expected, and your sanity is put to the test. Now, many may remember the previous games of Call of Cthulhu. I, for one, did not play them, but I'm aware that they exist. I'm not sure that this ties in directly with those, but it has been compared to the RPG of Call of Cthulhu. That it is an adaptation of that, I'm not entirely certain. Now, if you guys are interested by the end of this video and you liked what you saw, be sure to let me know in the comments that you would like to see some more. Also, link is down in the description below if you would like to check out Call of Cthulhu for yourself. Now, this game is going to be a mix of a lot of different genres, mainly mystery and horror. I think with the general premise of Lovecraft's work, it is to be expected to be very horrific and psychological. But I think we're going to be in for a good time. Now, before we start, I am very aware that it is actually pronounced Cthulhu, which I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. It's a very guttural sound, but it's apparently not meant for humans to pronounce. It's not a word that humans should be able to pronounce. Now, for the sake of my own real-life sanity, I'm gonna stick with Cthulhu for the rest of this video and potential series, just because it sounds beautiful and I think it's the most accepted pronunciation. Anyway, that is a creepy illustration of Cthulhu, and let's get started. All right, Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Everything's in Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills, of course. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license and possibly his sanity as we are entering the madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Good God. That was beautiful. Whoa. Okay, we're starting off pretty strong here. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, good God. What's wrong with this guy's mind? All right, game is saved. Holy crap. All right, so I'm assuming we are in our dark state of mind right now. Or we might be in a real place. From what I could gather from the little that I do know about Lovecraft's work, it's going to be very hard to differentiate reality from the insanity that we see in our mind. Whoa, that's a jaw of something. That is not... What the hell could that be? Okay, so we got shark bodies flying everywhere. This fog, for some reason, is following my camera. I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna break the chain. Jeez. Aha! It's over here. Oh God, dude, this is terrifying. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Oh, I guess I gotta go get this. Yes. All right, I have light. God, I love this music so far. So what is this? What did I leave? Oh. A bolt cutter. Oh, perfect. I can cut this and the other one. There we go. Perfect. Wait, there was another door too. Wait a second.
Hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Whatever you say, guy. Secrets lie ahead, right? There's always secrets in games like this. So yeah, I absolutely welcome people discussing the lore in the comment section. Because I'm all too unfamiliar with it, I don't want to, you know, appear like I know anything, because I really don't. But you can educate me. I'm willing to learn. Oh, it goes to the same place. Perfect. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Shit. Guy, you need to calm down with that. Dude, you're worse than the Fade to Silence voiceover guy. What? What? No. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see it, dude. No. I'm not gonna last in this game. I'm telling you right now. So, what I have seen and watched before, I went on, in the same way that I went to, what the fuck is that? Okay, never mind. In the same way that I've explored a little bit of Tolkien's universe, I kind of did the same thing a little bit with the mythos of Cthulhu, and I learned about like the Elder Gods.
You have been chosen.
Okay, cool. I've been chosen. Who the hell is that? Just me in my head? Am I being communicated? Now I was told, what were they called? The Deep Ones, or something? They're like they're a race of like fish-like humanoids that live deep in the sea and come to live with us, and they're immortal and whatnot, and they can communicate telepathically, I guess, with each other. Maybe I'm hearing something from that. I don't know.
Behold.
Oh no. Wait, what?
Everything has already been written.
Whoa, dudes. Wait.
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Whoa. Oh, dude. Wow, that guy has no idea how to use a gun. Wait, what the hell did I just witness? Jesus! Of course. And see, we have no idea if that was like a flashback to what actually happened, or if it was just a dream. It was all a dream, man, don't worry.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Of course he sounds like that. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for this at all. I probably put it in the intro, but he just looks like he would sound exactly like he just sounded. Wow, this place looks beautiful. The art direction is kind of weird and clunky. I'm gonna say like the animations aren't really top-notch, although I'm not really a stickler for graphics anyway.
I used to be an avid reader.
Did you read Lovecraft?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Yeah.
Holding your position and obeying
Oh.
orders. That isn't courage.
I like this guy's enthusiasm in his voice acting.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
For me, wait, whenever understood that his wife had left him, he kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. But yeah, anyway, I'm not a big stickler for, like, graphics anyway, so if it looks fine, like, I mean, Silent Hill 2 is still my favorite horror game ever, and the graphics are just not up to par. I don't mind them, though. Like, I can bypass that, no problem. I care more, in something like this, I care more about the story. So I'm gonna be a little bit more, Jesus. Looking forward to that. Hello, are you ringing? Good God, look at this thing.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve a score of a skill. Okay. I just thought it was interesting when I answered the call and they're just like, is this Pierce like the guy who is this, and this, and was born on this date with this social security number? It's like an insane amount of exposition just crammed into that sentence. It was so great. Okay, let's see. How are we going to allocate our points? So we got a skill tree or a growth tree, I guess. Strength is always good. That's usually what I go for in games like this. Okay, so I have 8 CP, 6 CP required for that. Medicine would be good. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. So I heard this game is going to be very interwoven with dialogue and interacting, kind of like how Skyrim and other Bethesda games are like. Except this one apparently is really well done in that regard, that a lot of your skills are going to determine what knowledge you actually have to carry on conversations with certain people. It seems pretty interesting, so I actually don't know where to start, but I imagine investigation is probably important. I can do spot hidden, represents your ability to find hidden objects. I can do that, and I can do investigation. Oh, I see. So it only does it 1 per. Okay. It was 6 CP before the next level was needed. Gotcha. Let's do 60% on that, 40% on that. There we go. Next level. And then this one is just 2, so I might as well increase my medicine. Screw it, right? Get it leveled up. Character creation. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution? Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Damn. You should calm down, dude. You don't know what I've seen.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
That's all that you
Tell me all
have?
the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
Yeah.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Wait, I'm confused. What affair? So this guy is kind of already inclined to believe that there's something else going on here. I want to look at the painting, dude.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So she was a painter, and we're trying to explore her mind through her paintings. This is kind of cool. All right, Pierce investigation. Doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. It's a memory. Those things that actually happened? What the hell did you see, dude? Despite the treatment, that thing in the water was real. Get out of here. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? It's Cthulhu, dude. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Okay.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
That looks like me, dude. I swear I'm not a part of it. Shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Edward Pierce, a warehouse on Darkwater, Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh, okay. You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Find out about Warehouse 36. Now, what does that mean exactly? Where did Sarah Hawkins live? I read about her mental fragility in the police report. I think it said frailty, buddy. Something's not right with this story. That's an unlocked answer. I don't know what that... Which one do I choose, dude? Okay, let me see.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Where does she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Will do.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Find out
The
about
sender's
Warehouse
label
36.
mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I'm gonna say something's
Her
not right.
husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
You know, I just feel, I gotta say, I feel, that's all the information I need right now.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
I don't like the painting.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, so I do want to say this. It's kind of weird. First of all, I know this is the 1920s. I'm not sure exactly how the police departments in Boston worked, but is it that simple to just reopen a case? Isn't there paperwork involved? And not only that, is that all you need to go back on a case that was settled and pretty definitive? Like, oh, this painting could mean something. What if this painting was just like something that was sent to the father, even though she knew she was going to kill the entire family? It was like a parting gift, right? Maybe she thought she was liberating them because she's fucking crazy, right? It's kind of, it's just weird. Like, that's all you need to go on this mission? Dude, take a drink. Take a freaking drink, my guy. You might as well, dude. This is nuts. This will affect your destiny. What? My destiny? Okay.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunter, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Yeah, hopefully. Now, I was just in Boston. This is kind of cool. Ooh, wait. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all the illnesses known to the civilized world. Details the symptoms and suitable treatments. Can I learn from this? Or do I just... Oh, there we go. View the character sheet. And medicine. Oh, wait, there's more. Sanity. Mental trauma. Oh, God. This guy. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War where he took part in the Argonne Offensive, sorry. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts. Your convictions and your perception of reality, your conclusions are logical and reliable, so I'm assuming that will change as my state of sanity changes as well. That is crazy. There's a lot of information here. I'm just trying to take a look at what I have here stored away. Inventory. Ooh. Aw. Wait. Lost Battalion. Oh, right. Not 2018, but 1918. I was like, damn, they've really messed up here. Never mind. But yeah, I was just in Boston, so this is actually kind of cool, man. I hope I run into something I'm familiar with. Although I've never been to Darkwater. It's probably not a real place, right? Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Okay, so a bunch of whale bones, whale hunters. Gotcha. Makes sense. Entering madness. Uh-oh.
Almost there.
Yes. I'm actually really excited to get this started. This is... I don't know. I hope this is good. I really do. Oh my god, this place looks terrifying. You've got to be kidding me.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Well, thank you, good sir. As an avid alcoholic myself, I appreciate the gesture. I'm gonna go to the Stranded Whale and get myself a nice deep one. Hey, buddy. Can I help you? Okay, first impressions, this is terrifying. I feel like this guy lives in Boston, is not familiar with Darkwater, right? This place doesn't exist, dude. There's no way this place exists. Also, this kind of reminds me of Shutter Island at the very beginning when they approached the dock. I believe it's also in Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but let's go get a drink, dude. He said get a drink. I feel like I'm gonna need a drink. I'm gonna go down the path of being the alcoholic, the guy who has to suffer throughout his life. Did you just spit at Dylan McDermott?
Hey, be careful.
Yeah.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, okay. It wasn't me who went looking for it. I'm sorry. The guy didn't show respect. You're overdoing it. I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Speak then.
I didn't even get a choice
I
to
reserve
do
the
that.
right to answer or not.
No prohibition. To find out about Darkwater. Order a drink. Let's order a drink first.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I do want to go down
I
this
wouldn't
road.
say no to a glass.
Try this.
Ooh, yeah. Whatever you're pouring, dude, just give it to me. It's gonna help me deal with all these crazy monsters.
I think we'll get along well.
Of course. This will affect my destiny. I don't like it. Okay, so let's find out about Darkwater. Why Stranded Whale?
Stranded Whale.
Start off smooth.
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, I'm gonna return. I'm gonna try to make this as smooth as possible.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for
You
warehouse.
know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I guess we can ask about Sarah.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill. If it's true enough said about Sarah, let's say...
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Yeah, I think that's
Anything
it.
else?
I don't want to push too far.
That'll be all for now.
Thanks, buddy. Do I need to pay for this, or is it on the house? Or is it on the docks? Okay, you guys are kind of annoying. Can you shut up?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
Yeah.
We may not
I was
be
drawn
pros,
into
but
your
we give it
siren
all
song.
we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is the song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Whale meat.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I'm actually
I bid you
scared.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Thank
So
you.
long.
All right, framed behind me. Up here it is. The miraculous catch. Yep.
A miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Miraculous catch, May 21st, 1847, the shanty. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of an unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all of the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. That just does not sound good. The last whale you catch is gigantic and has a bunch of benefits. Okay. This guy's got
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
What on earth are you talking about, guy? You are crazier than I am.
He said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
God. Hello, you guys look
What you
fun.
looking at, stranger?
Nothing, she can certainly put them away. Wait. Oh, drinks? Yeah. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Hey.
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
You don't sound like you're from Boston. I don't trust you.
I told you to beat it.
Hey, calm down, woman. And your eyes are fucked up, dude. I don't like it. Who am I talking to? I gotta talk to Fitzroy. Oh, I gotta go somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so this game is riddled with information, dude. I actually like that. Oh, hey, look.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Gather as much information as you can, my guy. I think I actually got some skill points, did I not? 1 skill point. Okay, so I can add 1 to... Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who talk. Ooh, the power of speech. That'll be a good one. Let's get that up. Yes. Validate. Okay, so I'm going up here. The Harbor Master. Talk to Bradley and Fitzroy. I don't know who they are, but I'm gonna go up here real quick. Hello. Who are you, my guy?
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Whoa. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. Huh. Who is that? Threatening letter.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
That it does. I'm gonna explore this real quick.
Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
See, this is kind of what I like. I love getting story. I love getting a little bit like exposition from different items scattered around the world that I'm exploring. I don't care about much else when it comes to story like that, but having a helping hand, having the voice actors actually speak to themselves, like the character is saying to himself what he's seeing, it's so much easier than just reading. I really much appreciate it. I don't mind reading, but if you can replace it, just do it, man. It's so much more immersive for me. Is that a dead animal? Oh my god, it is. Jesus. I forgot I had this. F to use. It didn't even tell me to use that, actually.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era.
Yeah.
I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
That's actually kind of crazy. What's green in here right now? Learning of medicine. Yes. Okay. Oh, it increases by 1%. Because I was at 22%, I think, right? Or maybe I was at, I can't remember. 2% per or something? So if I get a specific book for a specific skill, it increases that skill. That's nice. Whoa. These candles are kind of weird, I will say that. Can I take this harpoon to defend myself? Do I even have a gun?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
It's true. He's got a peg leg, though. Photograph a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. I bet it is him. Okay, so we've explored it all. Let me gather the stuff off the table. Right here, I think. Yeah.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Yep, only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. So the rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? I don't know. But what's up with the textures? Is something wrong with... Hold on, let me check the settings. Okay, nothing in the settings. I guess it's just the textures, man. Hey, buddy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your documents are unreadable, yeah.
The manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, probably. You tell me.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
Okay, the photograph looks strangely like
I
you.
was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, that's what that was? All right.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay, great. What is the miraculous
catch? Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Why the
You
warehouse?
know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You underestimate me. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna say
It
that.
belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Will do, sir. I kind of like you. You're pretty cool. Now that's interesting because, like, why would I have the opportunity to lie? It seems like some of this stuff was out of order. I can't really tell. But I'm going over to the warehouse, and why on earth were these people in the warehouse? What were they doing?
Do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
Oh,
How old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
Oh.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Look at that tongue. That just looks so weird. This poor orca.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Hey, it's you guys.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to
It may not be
treat an
them. They're
omen.
all wearing the same
Oh,
outfits.
yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Okay, just repeating it. All right,
Damn
can I talk to this guy?
idiots.
I think I can talk to
Same
him.
goes for
Oh.
you, sir. Move along.
Oh my God, you are ugly. The sales are getting upset over
They
nothing.
seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
It probably
If
is
only
true
you knew.
if we're playing this game.
They only
you
listen
know.
to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You
You're
can't
getting
understand.
really
You're
close
not
to me, dude.
sailors. It's a
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now, please, leave us to our
Wow,
work.
he's got an angry. He's
can't
got a
understand.
You
scowl.
didn't tell me that the warehouse
Oh,
I was
Because its owner is dead. And I don't... Now, please...
You can't
That's
understand.
no
Don't
way
put
to
Wow.
treat an omen.
he's got an angry
You
scowl on his face. Hey, how are we gonna get in here, buddy? Hey, guys.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
You guys are drunk off your
He's the patron
asses.
saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Okay. Who are the guys?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
All right. Let's see, about St. Brendan.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
This guy's so defensive about everything, jeez.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Excellent. You guys are super, super helpful. I learned nothing.
I've taken enough of your time.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Wait, where's this statue you were talking? Oh. Ooh. Oh, hey, guy. What are you up? God, he looked like a monkey for a second. I don't think I can talk to him. To the statue, let's find out what happened. You? No talk either. Man, I gotta be honest. I don't like being this close to the water, dude. After seeing that thing, Jesus. What is this? Ooh, is this how I get into the warehouse? It's blocked off. There's a lot of scum and dirt in that water. Could be whale oil, for all we know. Ooh, door opens. Huh. Wait, am I picking a lock? What? That's not good.
There.
How did I have the tools to do that? Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items. Cool. I didn't get to read all of it. Ooh. Scribbled note. Cat knows about the thefts from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. Yeah,
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Hello, old friend.
Well, hello there. So I got a bottle of liquor. Excellent. I just stole it too. I'm gonna get some shit for that, probably. Can't get into that one. Okay, so what happened to the statue? Whoa. Whoa. Is anyone else noticing that these lights are glowing green around this place? What? Whoa. St. Brendan, the Navigator. Okay, something's written on it. Occultism.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah. No, that's not a language I recognize. That, scares me a bit. I don't like this at all. So look how scary this looks. I would not want to be in this water ever. I swear, all I do is basically play games that make me never want to go into the water ever again. That's pretty much what I do for a living. Okay, so how do I get into this warehouse? I gotta get in here, right? Is that it? That giant place? Oh wait, no, these guys were guarding it, right. Oh, hello.
You could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
Ha ha ha!
How could
We
you
know
be
who
dumb
stole
enough
it.
to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Let me talk to these guys.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Hi.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Wow, you're kind of an asshole. Ooh! Ooh! Hold to test eloquence.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Crap.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I probably should have tried to not. I was going for like the good guy, like honest, like I'm a very transparent cop. That's what I was going for. So maybe I can. Damn! I think I messed it up. I didn't want to go that route. Hey, buddy.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two so die of thirst.
Okay. Investigate their activities. Who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
That's very strange. Remind me what you're doing
here. What are you
here.
guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Okay.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh, okay.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Yeah, but...
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Okay, this passage leads to the Hawkins
I've got
warehouse?
to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
That does not help me, and you're starting to piss me off. You kind of remind me of a Way Out
I bid
character.
you gentlemen farewell.
Damn. Okay. So I gotta find another way
If I
inside.
can't get rid of those two,
Yeah.
I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. Who are you?
Where do you think you're going?
Must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Oh yeah, we're on the same team, dude.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that was simple.
You again. I told you to beat it.
Did you?
No need to get worked up.
Okay, that's it. I gotta get in here somehow. Okay, I'm going down this way now. I'm thoroughly creeped out, man. This is very weird. Who are you?
You saw what happened with those sailors.
Yeah.
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Great. So this one, I wonder if, is that the woman that was in the bar? May or may not be. She seems pretty agitated, but then again, everyone is in this town, so maybe, oh, I'm in. Okay, oh, here we go. Ooh, a lever. Activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Okay, I guess oh, here we go. Ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm finding a bunch of stuff. Oh, uh-oh. I can lift this up. Is that water? No, there's no way I'm going down there. You are insane, my guy.
A whale vertebra. Oh. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yeah, dude, look at that. Ah, the cogwheel's part of a mechanism.
An old cogwheel. Rusty.
Hey, we got it all.
But in working order.
Okay.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Okay, but I can use the thing I just made, right? Okay, so I have these pieces. I figured I could have used it to, like, lift up that little grate on top of that hole, but I'm gonna look around because I can't really do anything. Maybe I gotta go to him. Let me talk to the captain real quick.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Right, so that's what I just looked at. Okay, it seems like I need to put this stuff up here to crank this, right? How do I get up there? Oh my god, there's a ladder. I'm so dumb. Here we go.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yep, mount the handle, mount the cogwheel, and the ratchet device. Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Oh, Jesus, did I break something?
Damn, I broke it.
Gah! You suck! Well, I really can't, that's it? No, come on. It's gonna, like, fall down as soon as I, watch, it's gonna fall as soon as I get down here. So, I pulled it and it broke.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Okay, so that's Cat. Hi!
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Wait. What?
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Oh, God.
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
I had to fight you? Whoa! Yeah, I don't think so, lady. Jesus. Dude, was that necessary?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Was that necessary?
Ugh. I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of her. Jesus.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
You have a right to be, man. Why are they putting it back to sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Yeah, no, it's normal, I guess.
I shall be on my way.
Yeah.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Sure, thank you. I need to talk to Cat, so wherever the hell she is, I'm gonna go see her. Probably in here, drinking, right? That's where she was last time. Cat. There you are.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Hi!
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Tell
I'm
the truth.
Investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Okay, great.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business.
What?
I don't care.
Is that easy?
But I'll go with you. To make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
Excellent.
I'm not finished.
Oh.
If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I mean, what kind of favor are you looking for? Because I'm sure
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Oh.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
That's right. You suck and you suck. Look at me, dude. I just literally went up and talked to her and she was fine. She didn't cut me a new smile. I'm not that injured. Except for my pride a little bit, but whatever. Okay, so we're in the warehouse, I guess. Or we're close to the warehouse. We're not in it yet. We will be.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
There you go. There you go, sweetheart.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Wait, you said you wanted to come with me so I don't snoop. Right? Well, did I mistake that?
Ugh, this place stinks.
Imagine that.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Whoa. Reconstruction. To enter the reconstruction scene, hold the scene? What? What is this? What?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Yeah.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Oh, this reminds me of the beginning. Oh, God. What in the...
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
That is terrifying. What is the Oh, God! Psychology.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Huh. One more thing. Here we go. Psychology.
What happened here?
Oh, I see. So I'm piecing together the scene to figure out what was going on. Beautiful. It's kind of like that, Detroit Become Human, right? All right, I'm gonna leave the deconstruction scene. It's kind of weird. Excellent. That is so creepy. I don't like it. It looks like the guy that could potentially be the guy I encountered in the beginning. Okay, so I have looked at all this. This is the warehouse? This is it? That's a lot of bloody bandages. I actually couldn't tell what those were, but bloody bandages, it is. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to this fact. The presence of bloodstained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting, but it is the discovery of the partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of the building and the Hawkins case. Oh, I got 3 points. Let's increase that stuff. 2 points for investigation to increase the level. That sounds good. And then everything else is just whatever. Spot hidden psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on her... Yeah, let's do that. Detective. Okay. So I did all that. Let's get out of here.
Someone has settled in here.
What?
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? Yo,
hey!
Don't move! You again.
Hey.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Oh, weird. Threaten him? Nope. Let's team up. Someone else is interested in Hawkins. This case is far from being wound up.
You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Yeah,
Andrew,
you changed your tune real quick.
Shut the door. And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
he has
I
a
get
scar
it.
on the side of his face.
Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed.
Yep,
But
he's
we'll
the
meet
one that
again.
has the scar. Damn, she is a
Is it
bitch,
far,
dude.
this mansion?
Jesus.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Ooh.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I'm excited. I want to get to that mansion. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searchings by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. Okay. So the buildup is kind of slow. I do know there's going to be a lot more of the horror to come. That guy got messed up. Look at that scar. Oh no, that's not good.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
All right, well, I'm actually all out of time, so I'm going to pause it right here at the beginning of Chapter 3. Now, I know that this episode kind of shows the more drawn-out way of playing this game. I do tend to venture about and explore more in games like this, because I do kind of want to get immersed and drawn into the story. Now, if you would like to see some more, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. You can hit the like button as well, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and get notified right away when I upload the next part. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!